Good afternoon. Today we are going to learn about flowering plants. Flowering plants are a group of type of plants which are found within our environments. And when looking at flowering plants, we are going to look at how the structure of the flowering plant is, and so we have to draw it. And then later we shall label the parts of the flowering plants, and then later, we shall describe the functions of the parts of the flowering plants. These will form our competencies. And then also we have the language competencies which we have to develop. That is, one of them is to spell the words that are related to flowering plants properly, and then make meaningful sentences of these words that are related to the flowering plants. We need also to develop some skills and values, and among the skills and values that we shall develop is fluency and then observation, because we have to look at these flowering plants, observe them, and then classify them. Then that leads us into also classifying the flowering plants. And as we are classifying the flowering plants, we have also to think critically that where do we put which type of flowering plants. When you answer that question, it means you are thinking critically. Alongside skills, there are values also that we expect you to develop. There we shall have the value of sharing. You will be working in groups, and so you need to share very many things, knowledge, skills, and even the materials that you are using. And then as you are working in groups, you have also to collaborate with the group members. And as you are collaborating with the group members, you have to respect each other's views. And when you do that, it means you are developing the skills of the 21st century. Now, going to our lesson of today. In your groups, I want you to use the Mentimeter to give me the meaning of a flowering plant. And so you will enter the word menti.com and search it on Google, and then you will enter the code that is displayed on the screen. And when you get there, there is a question that I've put for you. In one word, write the meaning of a flowering plant. And so I've given you up to 3 chances. You can answer 3 times. So when you answer, I'll be seeing your answer on the word cloud that will be formed. Now, after finishing that, I want you now to move outside and observe the different plants that we have, among which are flowering plants that we are learning about today. So you look at those flowering plants, gather them, and then bring them back to class. And when you bring them to class, you are going to draw. So you will draw the flowering plant, and drawing the flowering plant, you will now label the stem, you will label the roots, you will label the leaves, the flowers, and then you label the buds. So after labeling the flowering plants, I am going to come round to check how you are going on with the work. Now, now that you have finished labeling the flowering plant and drawing it very well, I want you now to open your browser, either Chrome or Firefox Explorer, and then you look for the functions of the different flowering plants from ChatGPT. So you are going to work in the groups. Those people who are looking for the parts of the flowering plants, like the leaves, they look for the functions of leaves. Those who worked on the parts like the roots, they look for the functions of the roots. The rest of the other groups will work on that specific part that has been assigned to them. Now that you have got the functions from the chat GPT, you are now going to post your findings on the Padlet and then post it also according to your group. The link to the Padlet has been shared on the screen, as you can see. Now that you have finished doing this, you are going to do evaluation. You are going to answer some evaluation questions on the Google form that I've shared with you on the screen. So you enter the link and then you answer the questions that are there on the Google form. And then, as your project, you are going to develop for me a nice poster of a flowering plant using Canva. And then you will share it with everybody so that we can see it and post it. Additional information you can get from Khan Academy. Thank you so much for attending this lesson. I wish you all the best. Thank you.